Okay. So I know that so many people have been asking me to kind of fill them in of what's going on. And I want everybody to know right now that my intention of posting these videos, kind of just letting you know like what's going on in my life, has nothing to do with me crying for attention, because I do not care about attention. I don't care about like anything. I've hit a point where I literally do not care anymore, and I need everybody to know that. So like if you think that I'm sitting here like asking for pity, that is literally the last possible thing that I want. I do not want pity from anybody. I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. If anything, just send strength my way. That is all I need. And yeah. So there's going to be two parts to this video. One I'm going to be posting today, and one I obviously will be posting, I think, 2 days after today is what we said. So, yeah. So the first thing that I'm going to go ahead and talk about that people that know me know about this, but not a lot of people really know about it. Like, know about it. So, in summer of 2016, I was constantly with my friends. Constantly, we were just having a really, really good time. We were just always like just finding something to do and, you know, out and doing healthy things like going on walks. But like that was the best summer of my life. And I'm so sorry how ratchet I look right now. Like, I'm so sorry. What happened first was I was hanging out with my friends, and it was the 4th of July. And everybody was like, oh my God, like, you want to go over to my friend Jamie's house? And we're like, all right, yeah, like, we'll go. Like, I'm like, all right. He's like, yeah, he's actually our neighbor. And, like, where I live, no one lives near me. Like, no one. Like, I literally live near all old people. Like, I don't live near a single, like, younger person. So, like, when I hear that he was my neighbor, I was just very, like, shocked. I didn't, like, know what to say. So I was like, yeah, like, let's go over there. At the time, he was actually 4 years older than me. So that's why also a lot of people, it's a lot different now because people, okay, just gonna be straight up. I was 17, Jamie was 21. Obviously, that is not legal at all. We were over the 4-year, like, mark. We were over the Romeo and Juliet law. Like, everything was, like, we were not supposed to be dating. So we kept our relationship a secret. And he always said that, like, we were dating, yeah, but, like, we always just said that we were going to, like, officially be, like, together on my 18th birthday. So none of my friends before I say anything, literally told me, they were like, yeah, like, no, like, Jamie's never gonna date you, like, he's way too old for you, like, he's not gonna date you, like, you're literally 17, like, you're not a thought in your brain. And I'm like, okay, like, all right, like, whatever. So, like, that night that I met him, we literally laid on my trampoline for, like, 6 hours just talking, like, looking at the stars, just talking, like, having a great time. And, like, I will never forget that, like, ever. We just always would have so much fun. Like, he would just light up a room. Like, I know that sounds crazy when people say, like, oh, they would light up a room. Like, no, but, like, literally Jamie would light up a room. Like, seriously, like, he was just so happy. He was so generous. He was literally the most generous person. You can ask anyone who lives around here. He was the most generous person that I've ever met, that I've ever been associated with. Like, he would give you the shirt off of his back, even if it's like 32 degrees, like literally -5 degrees outside, and he would give you the shirt off his back. That's just like the type of person that he was. He was just such a good person. Yeah, so pretty much the story that what happened with Jamie was, so it was my 18th birthday. We're gonna start, it was a Wednesday. My birthday wasn't on a Wednesday, but it was like the 2nd. So Wednesday, I drove down to where Jamie was attending college. He was in college, and it's about an hour away from me. Drove all the way down there, and we went out to literally the nicest place in that city. Which is, I live near a very big city. We went out to literally the nicest place that you could possibly go. And then we were supposed to go to the bar that night. Like, my boyfriend obviously was older, so they knew him, and they were just like, well, whatever. They wouldn't even card me. So we were gonna go to the bar. I was the one that really wanted to go to the bar, and he was like, no, like, I just want to, like, spend tonight with you. And I was like, okay, you know, like, I understand, like, whatever. So we hung out all night. We just had a great night. We just sat and watched movies, just, like, laid, whatever. The next morning came, and I was supposed to go to work. This was the day of my actual 18th birthday. This was November 3rd. We wake up in the morning, we go to breakfast. So we went out to breakfast, and I said to him, I was like, are you gonna do anything? Because he called his officer, and he's been doing so good for the last 6 months, whatever, that he didn't have to go and keep calling every day. So we were like, oh my god, that's, like, great news. I said to him, I was like, are you gonna, like, do anything, like, drink, like, smoke weed, like, anything? And he was like, no, like, I'm not doing anything, like, I am done, like, I can't do this. I have too much to lose when it comes to college. He was actually a mechanical engineering major. After that, we went out to breakfast, and then he was like, we went back to his house, you know, just showered, got ready, whatever. And then we hung out at the whole day. It was so fun. I couldn't ask for, like, a better time. Like, we just walked around. He didn't buy me anything. We just walked around the mall and just we were just talking about, like, the future and just, like, everything that was gonna happen with the future. And after that, we went back to his house after we went to the mall. His house in the city that he stays at college. We were just chilling, like, in his apartment. My parents said, okay, yeah, you can spend the whole day with him. We just want you to spend dinner with us. Like, we just want you to come home for dinner. So I was like, okay, like, I can come home for dinner. I drive all the way home, you know, say goodbye to him, love you, come home, eat dinner, having a great time, texting him the whole time. So then I actually babysit for his older sister, who's, like, 2 years older than him, and she has a young kid at the time. He was, like, 2-3 years old. I was watching him all the time. So I would just literally, I am so bad at sleeping. I'm always asleep. So I would just sleep over there in Jamie's room at his parents' house, and even though he's not there, even though he was at school, and I would just wake up, so then I was there and, like, ready to babysit. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I go over there, and me and his sister, like, had a glass of wine for my birthday, whatever, and went to bed. Texted Jamie, I said, good night, like, I love you. The last text message I ever received from him was, I seriously love you so much. That was the last message I ever received from him. Then the next morning comes by. I wake up to that text message, I seriously love you so much, because I actually fell asleep before that even came to me. It wasn't late or anything. I was just so tired. So I wake up, and all morning, Emmett is Jamie's nephew, was just being so strange. Like, me and Emmett are really close. We were really close at the time. He was just acting so weird all day, like, just being weird. So Emmett pretty much just says to me, like, I don't know what, my memory is, like, really bad, but I don't know what he kept saying. He kept saying something all morning, and I just thought it was, like, weird. And Jamie, I was, like, blowing up his phone. He wasn't answering me, like, at all. And it was really horrible. All morning. I got up at, like, 7, so then around, like, 10, he still didn't answer me. I'm, like, blowing up his phone. So I get a call from, like, his mom and his sister, and his mom and his sister actually own a business together, so they kind of work on their time. So, like, they were like, all right, Alyssa, like, we're coming home right now. You know, like, are you with Emmett? Like, are you home? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm at home. So, like, all right, just wait in my room. Like, we'll be home as soon as we possibly can. I was like, all right. So then I'm waiting in the room, and I hear the door open. They get home, and I hear, Alyssa, leave Emmett in the room, but come out here. And I was like, okay. I come out there, and his mom just, like hugged me. Like, she didn't even, like, know, like, what to say. Like, none of us, like, I just could tell something was seriously wrong. Obviously, being 17, you never picture, you know, like, your boyfriend, like, literally passing away. That's, like, the last thing that you're thinking, I guess. So she walks in the door, she grabs me, she gives me a hug, and then his sister was like, all right, like, will you come outside with me? I was like, okay. So I go outside, and she just looked at me, and she said, honey, Jamie died last night. Never, I'm not gonna say never because this has happened to me 2 times, have I felt pain like that. You know, after spending like a whole entire day with someone. Just never would I have thought that something like that would have happened. It's just hard. I don't really, you know, that was pretty much like what happened. Obviously there was like memorials and other things that I'm not going to get into. There were people that I am not fond of that, you know, over the situation I've kind of found out more information about more of this situation and kind of like how it happened. And anybody who would like to know or, you know, ask me questions about how I've dealt with this, I couldn't tell you. Like, I literally don't know how I have dealt with this. I don't know how, you know, I've been okay for so long. I don't know how God has literally given me the strength to go through this, you know, not just the first time, but obviously the second time, and you will hear about the second time in the second video. Literally so long that I have to put it into 2 videos. Yeah, so then after that, I kind of just lost myself. I didn't really know where I fit in. I have always, since I was literally a child and forever, whoever wants to make fun of me now, who when I was in middle school making YouTube videos, and I deleted them all now, but I had YouTube videos up since I was literally in like 4th grade, and I got so much hate on them, and I don't even care because this is purely what I want to do. This is purely like what I want to do with my life, and even if it goes nowhere, like, I don't care because it makes me happy. It's so strange because, you know, you meet these people and you're so confused on why. Like, why would God do this to me? Why would anybody want this on anybody? Like, why? And I can't like tell you why. All I'm gonna say is that over time, this has played a big impact, you know, on my mental health, just every aspect of my life. You know, people make fun of me, you know, for not having a job right now. And obviously, I am in school. I have 20-some credits right now, which obviously isn't a lot, but I'm in the middle of school. I'm going back to school actually on March 27th. But right now, I did have to take a break because of the situation that's happening. I just kind of wanted to fill everybody in with the first situation that happened. I don't want anyone to obviously, again, think that I am crying for pity, because I'm not crying for pity. I just want to take what I have learned from all of these experiences, and I want to take everything that I've just learned in general and mental health and everything, and my channel is purely just going to be on, you know, positivity and mental health, doing whatever. So if you think that I am fucking entertaining because I've literally lost my fucking mind at this point, but it's fine, then, you know, watch this. This is totally for you. My life is totally for you. Like, my friends are so awesome. I could not ask for better friends. Like, I literally have the best support system that anybody could possibly have. Like, I'm just so grateful for my best friend, Amber. Anyone who knows Amber, like, literally, I love you so much. My best friend, Gabby, my best friend, Allie, like, Katie, like, everybody, Julia, all of you. I literally love you so much. Thank you so much for everything that you've done within these last couple weeks and all the support that you've given me. Like, it has been unbelievable. Like, and Logan, like, everybody. Noah. It's hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Shit's not fucking easy. Like, at all. But, like, one thing that I'm going to say is that before the situation with Jake, before the situation happened with Jamie, I was so scared to sit in front of a camera. I had such low self-esteem. I was so depressed, and I literally could never, like, this is me coming to you. I could never a month ago sit here and tell you this story with no makeup on, just completely comfortable, without, you know, picking my words. If you go back and you watch my 2 first videos, like, they're very well edited, they're very clean. Yeah, no. But the main reason why I want to do this is because I really want to just spread awareness and let anybody know who's lost someone who has not only been, you know, obviously whoever it is, like your son, your sister, your brother, you know, anybody who's close to you, someone you're intimate with. And I am just trying to, you know, tell you, like, this isn't the end. Like, it feels like the end. Like, trust me. Like, I fucking know it feels like the end. It feels like you want to just give up on everything. Like, you're just like, oh no, like, I can't do this. Like, but, like, you can. Like, you literally can do it. Just go day by day. What I was just trying to tell you about the fact that I couldn't wear makeup in front of anybody is that it's so strange, because ever since the situation happened with Jake, it is almost giving me like this weird sensation of where I can just sit in front of a camera and just literally talk to anybody. Like, I can talk to you guys, like, and I never could do that before. It's something I have always admired about YouTubers, but the fact that, like, I could not sit here and just, like, record myself, like, I don't know why, like, I just couldn't. I could not record myself. I know that I look like shit right now. I will look better in part 2 of this video, but I really, really hope that you guys stick around and watch part 2, because part 2 is definitely where, you know, all of the more recent situation has happened. And I really hope that you guys enjoy this, and I really hope that my channel somehow makes you happy and you find comfort in it. But again, thank you everybody so much for all of your support and just everything. Like, it's I'm so grateful for my support system, and I just want to say thank you to Jake and Jamie for giving me the strength to do this, because I know that, like, I don't know. I hope that you guys enjoy watching my life over these next however long I decide to do this, but I hope I don't fucking annoy you. I hope you find some sort of entertainment from this, and yeah.